Right friends, welcome back to questions and answers for 29th week. First question is, name the country which expressed its wish to rejoin African Union after 32 years. The country we are talking about is Morocco. Please look into the slide. Morocco is towards the northern side of Africa, and I would like to tell you one interesting thing about Morocco. Morocco has got coastline of both the Mediterranean Sea as well as Atlantic Ocean. Very few countries have this type of coastline. One is Spain. Spain also has got coastline of both the Mediterranean Sea as well as Atlantic Ocean. Another example is France. France has got coastline of both the Mediterranean as well as Atlantic. So, Morocco has got coastline of both the Mediterranean as well as Atlantic, and it left African Union in 1984 with regard to the dispute of Western Sahara. Western Sahara is the territory towards the western part of Sahara Desert, and Morocco considers it as its southern provinces, but several countries are not recognizing it. So, with regard to the dispute of Western Sahara, it left African Union in 1984, and after 32 years, it now expressed its wish to rejoin African Union. And please don't forget, the capital of Morocco is Rabat and the largest city is Casablanca. Please look into this slide. Right, look into the next one. Cultural Organization of United Nations, that is UNESCO, listed 17 works of Franco-Swiss architect Le Corbusier as World Heritage Sites. So, 17 works designed by Le Corbusier are into World Heritage list now. Name the Indian site, which is one of them. The Indian site is the Capitol Complex. Please look into this slide. This is in Chandigarh, and this Capitol Complex was designed by Le Corbusier. Look into the next one. Silkway Rally, racing competition for over a length of more than 10,000 kilometers. This was held between Moscow and Beijing. And please look into this slide. This passes through 3 countries. One is Russia, then Kazakhstan, then China. So, passing through 3 countries, this 10,734 kilometer long racing competition was held recently. And please don't forget, Astana is the capital of Kazakhstan. National Green Tribunal imposed immediate ban on diesel vehicles older than 10 years in Delhi. It resulted in a lot of controversy, and 2 things I would like to tell you. One is, National Green Tribunal is a statutory body established in the year 2010, that is one point, and its chairperson is Swatantra Kumar. Then, if you look at the ban of these diesel cars, the problem with the diesel cars is more emissions of nitrogen oxides and particulate matter. These 2 are the most unwanted emissions as far as diesel vehicles are concerned. And at the same time, in Delhi, diesel vehicles are contributing to only just 2% of overall pollution. So, the problem lies somewhere ahead. By just banning diesel vehicles, the problem is not going to be solved. Name the country which announced that it is closing a part of South China Sea for military exercises. The country we are talking about is China. China has got a territorial dispute with the 5 countries. We learned in detail. Now it is closing part of South China Sea in the name of military exercises. Right? Panama, the country. Please look into this slide. Panama Canal, all of you are well aware, which connects the Pacific as well as Atlantic Oceans. So, this country, Panama, has decided to sign the Multilateral Convention on Mutual Administrative Assistance in Tax Matters for cooperation in tax administration. And please don't forget, Panama is home to several shell companies. And this Multilateral Convention on Mutual Administrative Assistance on Tax Matters is piloted by OECD. And OECD, Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, it is the grouping of 35 countries, and India is not a member. and it is established as OECD in the year 1961, Paris-based organization, please don't forget. In 2016-17, the target for loans to be dispersed through Mudra Bank. Mudra Bank is a refinance organization, and the target given for dispersing loans to micro and small enterprises is 1.8 lakh crores of rupees. And last year, that is 2015-16, total loan dispersal was rupees 1.33 lakh crores. Which of the following became the first Indian corporate entity to issue Masala Bonds? If you look at the first Indian corporate entity, that is HDFC, and the multilateral lenders such as IFC, International Finance Corporation, which is an arm of World Bank Group, previously issued green Masala Bonds, and similarly Asian Development Bank, another multilateral lender, issued Masala Bonds. But if you look at the Indian corporate entity, the first one to issue Masala Bonds is HDFC, please don't forget. Sri Siddhivinayak Ganapati Temple Trust has opened a CDSL DMAT account with SBI Cap Securities Limited to accept donations in the form of shares and securities from devotees. Now, shares and securities can be donated to Sri Siddhivinayak Ganapati Temple, and previously, that is last year, a DMAT account was opened in the name of Tirumala Sri Balaji Temple, and now this Siddhivinayak Ganapati Temple, which is situated in Mumbai, has also opened a DMAT account. And please don't forget, DMAT account is maintained with either CDSL or NSDL. These two are called depositories. Any DMAT account is maintained with a depository. Depositories are NSDL, National Securities Depository Limited, and CDSL, Central Depository Services India Limited. And the banks will act only as intermediaries for operating DMAT account, but DMAT account is maintained with the depository, that is either NSDL or CDSL. And please look into this slide. This is Sri Siddhivinayak Ganapati Temple situated in Mumbai. Niti Aayog and Intel joined hands to establish Atal Tinkering Laboratories and this Atal Innovation Mission so as to foster young minds in adaptive learning, physical computing, and developing a design mindset in young students. This Atal Innovation Mission was contemplated, and please don't forget, this Atal Innovation Mission is with the Niti Aayog. And now Niti Aayog and Intel joined hands to establish Atal Tinkering Laboratories, and initially 10 will be developed, and overall by March 2017, so as to impact 2.5 lakh youth, 500 tinkering labs will be developed. And for this purpose, for building and managing these 500 Atal Tinkering Laboratories, Intel will invest $15 million, please don't forget. Group CEO of Barclays, Jess Staley, called on the Prime Minister Narendra Modi in his office. If you talk about Barclays, Barclays is a multinational banking and financial services company based in London. Please look into this slide. Barclays is headquartered in London, and RPS or Royal Bank of Scotland is headquartered in Edinburgh, that is also in UK. Similarly, HSBC is also headquartered in UK and the place is London. So, Barclays, Royal Bank of Scotland or HSBC, these three are headquartered in United Kingdom, please don't forget. And here I have given largest investment banks in the world. Please look into this slide. JP Morgan Chase, Goldman Sachs, then Bank of America Merrill Lynch, then Morgan Stanley, then Citigroup, These 5 are the topmost investment banks in the world, and most important aspect is these 5 are based in New York, United States of America, and the other 3 topmost investment banks I have given in this slide. Please go through them. So if someone talks about JP Morgan Chase, Goldman Sachs, then Bank of America Merrill Lynch, Morgan Stanley, Citigroup, these are headquartered in United States of America, New York, please don't forget. Name the article in the Constitution which deals with the Interstate Council, please don't forget. After 10 years, recently Interstate Council meet was held. The previous meet was held in December 2006. After 10 years, this Interstate Council was convened. And 2 things I would like to tell you. This Interstate Council is as per Article 263 in the Constitution. Second point is, it is basically to inquire and advise upon disputes which may have arisen between various states. It is a very good mechanism to solve disputes between states. Then another important aspect is, now this Interstate Council Secretariat is under the Ministry of Home Affairs. This thing please don't forget. Ajay Bhushan Pandey was appointed as the Chief Executive Officer of UIDAI. 2 things I would like to tell you. UIDAI is a Unique Identification Authority of India. It got a statutory status this year, and UIDAI is behind 12-digit Aadhaar unique number. Narsingh Yadav doping controversy, all of you are well aware, and this was recently considered and he was allowed to go to Rio de Janeiro by NADA. And name the sport we are talking about. Narsingh Yadav is a wrestler, please don't forget. And a similar controversy arose with regard to Inderjeet Singh, and Inderjeet Singh is a shot putter, please don't forget. Foreign Account Tax Compliance Act, that is FATCA, is an anti-tax evasion mechanism for locating income and assets held offshore by the United States of America persons. So if any United States of America person is having business in other country, then United States of America, as per this Foreign Account Tax Compliance Act, will get the details. Basically, this is mechanism to prevent evasion of tax offshore. Mahadayi River waters is the dispute between Karnataka and Goa, please don't forget. And this Mahadayi River in Karnataka is known as the Mandavi River in Goa. Please look into this slide. This Mahadayi River is known as the Mandavi River in Goa, and recently the Tribunal rejected Karnataka's plea to divert 7.6 TMC feet of water for Kalasapanduri project so as to shift the water to Malaprabha Basin. The Kalasapanduri project is basically to improve drinking water facility of Hubli-Dharwad twin cities and at the same time districts of Belagavi and Gadak. And the tribunal cited several reasons for rejection which include ecological damage. So if someone talks about river disputes, this Mahadayi or Mandavi river dispute is between Karnataka and Goa. Then Mahanadi river dispute is between Odisha and Chhattisgarh, because Chhattisgarh is planning around 13 barrages on river Mahanadi. Then Palar river dispute is between Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. Then Mullaperiyar dam dispute is between Tamil Nadu and Kerala. These things please don't forget. The present interest rate under Sukanya Samruddhi scheme is 8.6%. Government will review once in 3 months. At present, the senior citizens savings scheme as well as this Sukanya Samruddhi scheme enjoy the topmost interest rate of 8.6% under small savings schemes. And the interest rate at present for PPF is 8.1%. Similarly, for 5-year national savings certificates is 8.1%. The new Prime Minister of Nepal is P.K. Prachanda. He belongs to Communist Party of Nepal Maoist Center. Then musical chairs in Nepal. Khadga Prasad Sharma Oli was the Prime Minister for just 9 months, and the new incumbent is Pushpa Kamal Dahal Prachanda. He belongs to CPN-MC, and the instability is evident if you look at the Prachanda's prime ministership. He will be the 24th prime minister in 26 years, and at the same time Prachanda will be the 39th prime minister for Nepal. 2017 is the UK-India Year of Culture, and please don't forget 1.5 million people of Indian origin are living in United Kingdom. India's largest IT sector employer base is with TCS. Tata Consultancy Services is employing 3.62 lakh employees, followed by Wipro with 1.97 lakhs and Infosys with 1.73 lakhs. So if someone talks about Tata, it is the largest IT sector employer, that is Tata Consultancy Services. Name the bank which is partnered in National Green Highways Mission. This National Green Highways Mission aims at planting of 10 crore trees along national highways, and as per the minister's version, it will generate direct employment of over 1 lakh, and the bank partnered with the National Green Highways Mission is S Bank, please don't forget. SK Mitra Committee recommendations pertain to the HR policy of regional rural banks. Please don't forget, the regional rural banks were established in 1975, and the recommendations aimed at improving productivity and profitability of regional rural banks. Recently, 1040 megawatt coal-fired Hinduja National Power Corporation Limited thermal power project was commissioned at Visakhapatnam in Andhra Pradesh, coastal city of Andhra Pradesh. And please don't forget, Andhra Pradesh became the first power surplus state in southern part of the country, or you can say South India. Name the state which launched Pashudhan Bima Yojana. This was launched by Haryana, and it is insurance scheme for cattle breeders in the state. Premium is just ₹100 for cows, buffaloes. Internet drone Aquila passed first full-scale test. Then Facebook launched it. It is a solar-powered internet drone. And please don't forget, if someone is talking about drones for giving internet facility to remote areas, that is Facebook. Google is coming up with the balloons. Then Microsoft is betting high on white spaces in the unused TV spectrum. Look into the next one. Petrapol integrated checkpost was inaugurated between India and Bangladesh. Please don't forget, Petrapol is in India and Benapol is in Bangladesh on the other side. And at the same time, I would like to tell you, this is the second integrated checkpost between India and Bangladesh after Agartala Akhaura. Agartala Akhaura, the distance is just 15 kilometers. That is the first integrated checkpost, and the second one is this Petrapol Benapol checkpost, right? And if someone talks about the Wagah border, that is between India and Pakistan, please don't forget. 7 Indian companies made it to the 2016 Fortune 500 list in terms of revenue. Normally, the oil companies will have more revenue. IOCL is the topmost Indian company with 161 rank. So, Indian Oil is in terms of revenue 161 in the world, Reliance Industries Limited 215, Tata Motors 226, State Bank of India 232, Bharat Petroleum 358, Hindustan Petroleum 367, and Rajesh Exports at 423. So, the topmost Indian company as per 2016 Fortune 500 list in terms of revenue is Indian Oil Corporation Limited, and in the world as a whole, Walmart is at the first position. Right friends, with this let us conclude questions and answers. So please do join for other capsules. Have a nice day. Thank you.